good? It's Khalil Jamar. Hope that all is well with you guys. This is your first time on my channel. Make sure that you do subscribe. This is not your first time on my channel. Thank you guys for coming back. So you guys just saw my squat workout from Tuesday. I was able to hit a high bar 500-pound squat. I've never been able to do that before, and it gets me a little bit excited just because I am a low bar squatter. It's just what's easier for me, and I'm not wearing a belt. So when I get back into low bar squatting and wearing a belt, I am excited to see what happens. Now let's get into some bench work.
Defines the most deadly nostril.
I'm happy that I was able to hit 370 pounds on bench. I'm back to where I was before quarantine decided to f us all over. But I am going to start to take a step back, start focusing on building my strength. I'm not going to keep coming into the gym like I've been for the past 5 or 6 weeks, trying to max out on every single lift. Eventually I'm going to hit a wall, and it may hurt my progress in the future. The fact that I was able to get my strength back on bench, get stronger on squat, after not going to the gym in 3 months, and be able to get everything back basically in a little bit under 2 months. I am happy about that. It's just one of the benefits of powerlifting. Of course, there are many types of training styles. You have calisthenics, bodybuilding, CrossFit, but powerlifting is a little bit different. It's incorporated into most of the training styles I just listed. Calisthenics, of course, is a body weight only type of training, but even now you see people like Awesome Dunham use weights in their calisthenics workouts. And there's a reason powerlifting is incorporated into all those training styles. Powerlifting is a type of training style that's really going to help you build your foundation, especially if you're somebody who's just getting into the gym. What I see with a lot of people who are just getting into fitness or just getting into training, they focus on one muscle group and they make that one muscle group 90% of their split. For guys, it's usually the chest and arms. For girls, it's usually the legs and the butt. Now you might see some progress doing that, but you're definitely not going to see as much progress if you don't train more than one muscle group, especially if you're doing certain movements and exercises inefficiently and incorrectly. And that's another thing powerlifting is going to help you correct. Powerlifting is going to teach you how to do certain movements effectively and as safely as possible. I promise you that a lot of you are a lot stronger than you actually think you are, but because you're doing a certain movement inefficiently or ineffectively, you're limiting how strong you can actually be. And also, if you're doing it incorrectly, you can lead yourself down a path of injury. With powerlifting too, you're gonna learn the importance of rest. I know a lot of people who like to train their body to the max. There's nothing wrong with wanting to, work yourself and overwork yourself, but eventually you're going to hit a wall and you're not going to be able to perform at a high level. Powerlifting is really going to teach you to rest, just because week in and week out, you're going from 70 to 90% of your max. Eventually you're going to need to rest to keep up and keep hitting those numbers. Powerlifting is going to help you to also get mentally stronger. Like I mentioned just a couple of seconds ago, week in, week out, you're working at 70 to 90% of your max. There are going to be times where you walk into the gym, you see the numbers that you have to hit, and you're just going to be like, I'm not doing this today. But over time, constantly hitting high numbers, constantly working at 70 to 90% of your max, your body may not always be used to it. Your body's going to feel tired sometimes, but mentally you're going to be so used to it that you're going to be able to push yourself through those tough workouts. So if you're not already, definitely consider powerlifting, especially if you are a beginner. Like I mentioned in the beginning, It's something that's going to help you build your foundation. So even if you decide to get into bodybuilding, even if you decide to get into CrossFit, again, powerlifting is incorporated into a lot of training styles. There's no way powerlifting can hurt you. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, like the video. I'll see you guys later.